while you were on Blaze TV, spewing that to people. Did you tell them that? Did you tell them how you stood outside of First Take begging me to talk to you? Did you tell them that once this same article in Deadspin came out, weeks later you wrote a lengthy apology to me in an email, begging me to forgive you, pointing out how you were betrayed by this particular writer, so you know how I must feel that you betrayed me? Did you tell the folks that? You
2024 is on 1,000. Started with Cat Williams going nuts. Now we have Jason Whitlock and Stephen A. Smith. If you support Jason Whitlock, I got nothing for you, because he usually is a sellout that don't like his own kind, or he align himself with white supremacists that don't like his own kind. So nobody have anything good to say about Whitlock. He usually criticizing Dion just for being successful. Any black person being more successful than him, he don't like it. So this would happen, right? When Cat Williams had that interview that came out with Shannon Sharp, that boy already had 42 million views. Me and Cat Williams, we are one and the same. We are not the cabal. We not this. And okay. Let's listen to a clip. It's about 2 minutes. We will play of it.
If you're not connecting the dots and why I love what Cat Williams did here and why we're doing this show, and again, I don't know Cat Williams at all, obviously. I'm a Dave Chappelle comedian guy. I'm Chris Rock. I'm not familiar with Cat Williams' library. I'm not. But I'm listening to this. I'm going, this dude, he thinks like me. He's like, I got enough talent that I can carry myself and I don't have to take these deals that everyone else takes. And then I can expose the truth about all these other people that they're running around and pretending like, oh, they're on Cat Williams' level. And so I'm saying all this to set up a point that I want to make sure you put the context in, but I want to put this clip out and I want to connect this to the sports world and the sports media industry. Because I'm listening to this going, oh my God, does Cat Williams know who he's talking to in Shannon Sharp and what he represents? Because when he talks about that cabal, that Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley and all these guys, you know who's in that cabal in the sports media world? Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a part of that cabal. Steve Harvey and friends and used to go on Steve Harvey's show, and they all take care of each other. And it looks like the people say, hey, that's black dudes looking out for each other, blah, blah, blah. Cat Williams like, nah, they all took the deal. And so when Cat Williams at the beginning of the story is talking about Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey stealing Cat Williams' narrative of being homeless and applying it to himself. And Cat Williams is calling BS, saying like, man, you making $15,000 a week and you want me to believe that you homeless? And he's saying everybody in the comedy world knows that that's BS.
So y'all get the premise of what he's trying to say. He just really want clicks, and he like, everybody search for Cat Williams. Let me add Cat Williams, Stephen A. They're the same people, and he's mumbling and jumbling why. Stephen A. Smith just dropped the ether, Nas style, basically like, look, he called him a lot of names. I'm gonna probably edit some of them names out, but Stephen A. Smith, he came with the heat. So he was first replying to how he said he didn't write his own book, how he didn't play basketball. Nobody can prove that he played basketball. So let's listen to some of this. I won't play the exact thing, but y'all will get the understanding of it, so I won't get a copyright.
If you listen to the bastard, I didn't play high school ball. Even though my coach's name was Harvey Stoller, it was Thomas A. Edison Vocational and Technical High School. I played there my senior year. I was in a basketball tournament at Fashion Institute of Technology where I dropped 27 points and got a scholarship because the coach came calling me after that and what have you. If you listen to him, I never had a scholarship to Winston-Salem State, even though it's on the books. Just call the university. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an honorary doctorate member. I have an honorary doctorate from Winston-Salem State University because of my contributions to Winston-Salem State. I'm called Dr. Smith. Has something to also do with the contributions that I make because I believe about upliftment. I'm an ambassador for HBCU Week, and I've partnered with Ashley Christopher and Mir Persicki in Delaware and others to generate over 10,000 scholarships, in excess of over $65 million in scholarships for African Americans.
And after that, he decided to break down some receipts. Stephen A. like, look, I got time today. I'm going to bring some receipts. When Jason Whitlock wanted Stephen A. Smith, wanted Jamil Hill, wanted so many people to work with him, and basically everybody blackballed him. He says even Skip Bayless don't want to work with him. He's name dropping everybody that don't want to work with this guy. Listen to this.
While you were on Blaze TV spewing that bull to people, did you tell them that? Did you tell them how you stood outside of First Take begging me to talk to you? Did you tell them that once this same article in Deadspin came out, weeks later you wrote a lengthy apology to me in an email, begging me to forgive you, pointing out how you were betrayed by this particular writer, so you know how I must feel that you betrayed me? Did you tell the folks that? Did you tell them? You fat piece. Did you tell them that? Got the names. We got Jamel Hill. We got Howard Bryant. You want me to bring up the other writers that wouldn't work for you? Why it took you nearly 2 years to get an article out? Because you ran that shit so bad you were running it into the ground? What a disgrace you were to John Skipper, the former boss of ESPN, or the host of others? You want me to talk about that?
When I tell y'all, Stephen A. Smith came with these bars. Why Jason Whitlock? Oh, I'm coming with the facts today. I'm about to drop these facts. Oh boy, Buddy wasn't finished.
Other explanation is there other than his evil, vile tendencies than you want to be me? You wish you were in this position, didn't you? Don't you? You wish you had the #1 show for 12 years, don't you? You wish you could do that, don't you? You wish you could be on national television every day, don't you? It ain't bragging. I work for it. Everybody else works for it. The only people out here trying to hurt people is you. You have literally made a career off talking about people in the industry who do what you do. In other words, you don't want to do it better. Then why don't you have a job outside of Blaze TV? Why are you at Blaze TV? Not to knock Blaze TV, but we know that's not where you want it to be. You want to be at ESPN. You want to be running a black website. You want to go to Fox. You want to be on television. You want to do all of these things. Jason Whitlock, what's up? Are you watching the show? I mean, it ain't Club Shay Shay where you break the internet with the Cat Williams interview, but I do pick up at least 1,500 subscribers per day. I am at over 460,000. I just started 9 months ago. You've been at it, whether it's May of 2021 or July of 2021. You've been at it since then. I've already surpassed you. Sound familiar? Because it's what I've been doing to you your entire career. You were a great writer. Your mistake was you started talking, and worse, wanting to be seen while you were talking, which is why your quality and your value plummeted.
You was a great writer, but you messed up when you started talking, and then you showed your face as you was... What? Oh, Stephen A. Okay, this is the last clip. This is the last clip, and I'm done.
I know what he is. I have the emails. I have the articles. I have everything. I once tried to befriend this dude. I don't talk to him because he betrayed me, as he has others. He's turned his back on Dan Le Batard. He's turned his back on all of those other colleagues that I mentioned. Ask Jamel Hill about him. Ask Dan Le Batard. Ask Chris Broussard. I can give you the names of the executives if you want. all of them. At Fox, the executives, upon telling their subordinates that they were bringing Jason Whitlock on board, said, quote, "We'll all band together and stand on the tracks in front of a train to stop it, if that would prevent you from hiring him here. He is despised. He doesn't report anymore, y'all. All he does is make noise by coming after the very people who did and still does what he once did, what he aspires to do, but no longer has the outlet to do because he is considered a vile, despicable human being that no one wants anything to deal with."
So let's see how much of this is true. Let's just look at Jason Whitlock page. Because you see, I ain't subscribed to him. But when you look at it, it's Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams, Stephen A. Smith, Russ. I don't know who that guy is. So it's like Black Woman, Deion Sanders, Cam Newton. So his platform, Michelle Obama, is just literally to talk down on black people that's more successful than him. That's the crazy part. Like, that's literally his old platform. And I will bet $1 million to a bucket of SHIT that all the comments
Marshall was making
are usually white people or or Sambo people. Look. Oh, wow. This is crazy. So this is what I want to do. I seen Jamil Hill on my Twitter page reply to somebody that asked her about it. Jamil, did you see Stephen A. Cook Whitlock? Whitlock? I did. Stephen A. Smith told the truth. Old boy tried to recruit a bunch of us to do some work for what was then the undefeated, and we did not want to work with him. Everything Stephen A. said looked like it add up. What's your thoughts in the comments about this craziness? Because I know it's about to go wild.